Yeah.
I thought I had this figured out.
Damn. I'm surprised
Did.
you didn't feel Telralph's hot breath on the back of your neck.
Oh
he's
god, I'm tabbed out. He's like, dude.
That's okay. He did that to me earlier.
Yeah. She was sleeping behind her cows and was just like DMing her. You feel hot breath and feeling as though someone's watching you.
Wow.
Being a right creeper.
I can't like turn her body on the ground. Yeah, I can.
Telralph wonder if alive.
Well, she is kind of sleeping in poop right now. Just ignore that.
You sleep in bird poo. You sure you alive?
It's gone now.
Oh. Okay.
What's
Was
going on,
wondering
guys?
if needed weapon at all.
I'm assuming they're talking in game.
Yeah.
Fucking big purple giraffe. Jesus Christ.
Is it too gaudy? Is it too purple?
It is so fucking purple.
Like bad? Is it bad? Not tasteful?
It is so much purple.
I don't think it's bad. Personally. Is that the animal you were coloring?
Yeah.
Did you do the stripes on it, or those are already on it, right?
Yeah, they're naturally on there.
I think it looks nice. Ooh.
I was tabbed out. What's up?
Oh, no.
Of course. Little bird just owe Telrav soul, that's all.
Just soul. If you look in the local chat, though, Wren did say something to Esuna.
Oh, think of others?
Because he is offering Wren something. I thought the same thing when I walked up to it.
Well,
Indeed. Not think this many people in village.
from my nose it was.
Oh, do we really have these many folks on now?
Yeah, I checked the whitelisted roll and there's 13 of them.
That's cool.
Not everybody's actually joined the server, though.
Yeah.
We'll keep a few out just in case anyone else decides to come up.
Oh, Asuna's blushing. What's that?
Good idea.
Alright, well... It seems it's only us four. I did see Shay earlier. And she said she would come when she was called.
Oh, I got a K mode to see who's talking. Oh, I can't. Can I?
You should be able to see.
Actually, you can. If you're K-moding, just hit backspace twice.
Oh, I didn't know that. Learned
Really?
something
Oh,
new.
nifty. Thanks.
Oh, yo, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
I couldn't see Crow from where I was sitting or where I was looking.
Oh shit. Okay, I tried to angle the chairs that way the best I could.
Well, you had to remake your circle too. That kind of sucks, but
No, not really. I just took out the other half that we weren't sitting on.
I was trying to be nice.
Well,
It's all good.
we can fill her in when if she decides to show up. Well, Tarov.
Little Crow, right. Not everyone can be like Tarov.
My spirits. You said her name right.
Only because she remind of Little Raven. And Little Raven came back, so little confusing to call them both Little Raven.
I love it.
Hey, at least she can stop giving you dirty looks.
Would be more concerned if she gave clean looks. Tell her I'm always in dungeon or cave or something. Always something to explore here.
Speaking of exploring, a few nights ago, the diarchy wyverns came back.
Oh,
They were
Little Crow tell of.
King Borma and Queen Mona. They had come to us saying that we did well in befriending the spine spitters and the fire breathers. And they also gave us an extra gift. They are allowing us to bond with their children.
Oh, Illarov didn't know this.
I only learned of it a few days ago. I slept pretty much the whole day yesterday.
I hear walking.
Greetings, new person.
It's a miracle.
Right.
Oh, Tilrov, remember name? Shay la 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 la.
Just Shay.
Tilrov want to get name right. It okay, Shay la 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 la. Do sit down.
I'm...
Oh, Tilrov tried to say better.
Do you got mega rabies over there?
No, I'm coughing because she's trying not to laugh.
Oh, I forgot that was Nemo. I was like,
Secret rabies.
right.
But do continue, somewhat pretty lady.
So, bonding, yes. We are allowed to bond with the spine spitters and the fire breathers. However, there is a stipulation. The creatures can only bond once. If a human decides to voluntarily break the bond to bond to another creature, the first one will perish. If the human decides to break the bond a second time, not only will the second animal perish, but that person will as well.
Sound like Dragon King just want body count.
Not at all. They had offered this before to others. The queen seemed very sad.
Delrov sure of that as well. No have children, but possible.
We still felt the grief.
Either way. Both pinheads and hot lizards, no suit match for Telrov. No thing strong enough.
Personality clash.
No, little crow, they do not speak to me. Though you do know which does.
I assume so. They had told us to make friends with the spine spitters and the fire breathers. After we did so, they came back saying we could bond. And now, Telrov, we must make friends with the feathered lizards and another group of Varanus in the snow.
Ice wolves. Very likely.
Ice wolves?
Yes,
half-light?
Telrov see beautiful creatures up in snow.
Help me out, guys. What do they actually call them? Was it the half-flight?
Yeah, the
Yes.
half-light.
Yep.
Grayson! Don't be a dick. No, don't
Sound
you?
about right. Ice wolves have wing, but not really fly. They jump. When they
Just
breathe, it feel like blizzard.
the feathered lizards also can't fly, but they have wings as well.
Telrov fought. Did not have breath that feel like blizzard.
No, but they did have sharp, pointy teeth.
Very much so.
I hope
So sharp, going straight through shield.
everyone has seen my billboard post about the ceasing of slaying of the feathered lizards.
Telrov seen, but only just after kill 2 more. It was in self-defense. Mostly.
To be fair, it was my fault for not putting up a notice immediately after their visit, so those are on me. Self-defense is perfectly
I don't
fine,
remember what it is.
but just don't go actively looking for a fight.
Never.
Yo, Crow, on my screen it looks like you're doing some like fucking Houdini shit.
I know.
Like floating a little bit.
when Telrov fought Lizard down in cave, actually found cave go further. Much, much further
Okay.
than what we thought.
Is there another exit?
No about exit, but very deep water with something at bottom. Would need snorkels, think.
Sounds fun. I will gladly provide those for the group.
Maybe needed. Everyone may need multiple. Who knows how many?
I'll see what I need and start collecting.
But even before that, Telra find giant cavern. Much climbing. Need many hook.
Sounds like the outfitters and shamans have their work cut out for them.
Whoops.
Now, with the feathered lizards, it will be hard to befriend them, or at least get them to at least forgive us for what we've done. I was making a plan on a peace offering. And I know that the animals cannot climb the walls. However, if we meet at the pond, that should be enough for the elders of the feathered lizards to come out.
Maybe leave beer. Everything like beer.
Not necessarily horses. And I do not think these feathered lizards would like beer. I almost
Why
said
not?
beard,
Beer horse like beer.
because that is the beer horse.
Somewhat pretty lady, no make sense.
Because he requested it. I believe the spine spider was just humoring him. Or I pulled it off of a dead body, who knows?
Delrov remember requesting spear, not beer. Either way, tasty misheard.
If you wish to bring beer, be my guest. Ooh.
Didn't quite taste like that, but who knows?
But it... Ew.
And now begins the thoughts of where the fuck Telrov had a beer made from dead bodies.
Either way. That's straight on cannibalism if you think about it.
Somewhat pretty lady only say dead bodies, never say from what.
Fair point.
Mhm.
Just unsanitary. Do you realize how dangerous that is? We are not scavengers or carrion eaters. We at least cook it first. We don't cook spoiled meat on a pit.
Speak for self.
Oh, Delrov.
Look, when stuck out in wilderness, Telrav eat many things he wish he hadn't.
Oh, Lord.
Unfortunate that where horse go. True. Never know. So what we do about Feather Lizard? And
Yes.
what we do about Ice Wolf?
So, the feathered lizards. Little Crow, if you are willing, maybe breed a lion as an offering. And I will talk to my brother, see if he will, breed or give up one of his aurochs. Since we use the feathers to tame those. Only if you are willing. Telrov, you have been around the ice wolf. Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I wasn't looking your direction, so I didn't see you typing.
No, you're fine.
Okay, that's what Ren said. Okay, it's like, wait, what did that say? Alright. My eyeballs, I need them checked.
Me too, though.
Alright then. And then Telrov, you say you've been around the ice wolves before. Do they seem to hunt anything in particular?
Telrav only see one. And it was nearing blizzard. Found near some canyon. Sort of rocks like around here. Big black pillars make canyon. It took small creature, but did not see what was. Telrav not like sit in silence.
T-Dab, man. Sorry.
I love it.
Shay, you have been awfully quiet. Do you have any questions about what's going on? I
There's
second
one
that.
over by the tents. You can move it.
Oh,
Yeah.
but I got a regular one. It ain't fancy.
Well, if anything crosses your mind, feel free to speak it. Everyone has a voice here.
I don't think I have any wood.
Of course. And if ever want go explore, Telrav always up for explore. May even have new places to show. Always gold to find out.
Nice.
Excellent. Telrav like answer. Promise not leave you in cave shirtless like somewhat pretty lady.
Whoa.
You can't.
I did
think
fall
I
from a
can't
great
fire
height.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nobody saw that.
Telrav try save. ended up cutting shirt off with sword.
My, the clothes are
Not
very
what
pretty.
sound like.
Clothes are
Tell her
quite
I've no say
pretty.
it accident. I think I actually did.
So,
I know the top was a typo, but
Possible.
it fits.
yes, hence why I asked Telroth if, what behavior he, noticed about the ice wolves.
And tell her I've answer.
They went after a small animal, but he could not see what.
Yes. So, tell Rav decide he take beer cow there. It newly perfected beer cow. Best he has. Tell Rav not do alone. Little crow think tell Rav insane. No, tell Rav needs someone else there in case Ice Wolf don't like offering. Then Telrov can get away.
Most definitely.
Yes, this is what Telrov say. Not it.
I mean, the leader is always the last one to leave.
Well, good knowing you somewhat, pretty lady. Little Crow, what do next Friday?
Jesus Christ.
So, Wren, would you like to discuss the rules that I had made up earlier? Right. Pull up my notes here. The first thing I want to enforce is that if you don't agree to the rules, or if you do not wish to follow my lead, you are more than welcome to form your own leadership. I'm not going to force anyone to stay if they are not happy. Of course not. We would still be allianced, and you would still be welcome into the settlement with open arms.
You talk as though settlement yours. You go pick up item from over there.
He could though, just cheat, give to me, and pick it up.
Yeah.
There she goes.
Oh my gosh.
Take off a long time. Hmm.
You want me to dance too?
Is that an option?
Not while
Because
this is
that
lit.
seemed pretty hot.
Fuck, wrong button. Uh,
Telrov not sure why want to shit in front of Telrov.
Just giving back
I'm
what you're giving to her,
nervous.
man.
Either way,
Nervous.
if no one else has any...
Telrov too have nervous shit.
If there are no further questions or concerns about the first roll, we can move on.
Telrov not use that chair anymore.
God! Ah, fuck, I gotta
Seem
pee!
like very shitty situation.
Oh, fuck, I think I'm gonna pee.
That's-
Yes, little bird. Go scrape Telrov shit off of chair. What? Little bird
Oh,
ask.
fuck.
Eh,
Ah. Telrov no not shit.
Oh my god. Oh, god damn it. I love you. I love you all.
I guess you
Right, well, moving on. Due to the events that happened on Saturday, a council of 3 has been formed. There are decisions that I cannot make myself, or torn between two choices. I will bring my thoughts to the council and have a meeting to discuss.
Yes, you can discuss with Telrov.
If you were there Saturday, you would be part of the council.
Telrov is not part of council.
Were you there Saturday?
Why is Telrov not part of council?
Were you there Saturday?
You take 1 day to decide your council?
Telrov. There were decisions.
Somewhat pretty lady.
There were decisions and consequences that I needed to make, and they were too much on my own. And the people that were present, I trust in their judgment. However, if any member of the council wishes to step down, they can do so.
Yes, Telrov too want to know.
All right, then.
Yes, Telrov thinks so too. Not sure why somewhat pretty lady thinks she can choose council right away.
Well, she is your voted leader.
Telra's just mad he isn't on the council.
Yeah.
I chose because there are certain plans I have in place and punishments that occur if those plans are disobeyed. Consulting with the people present, it was actually Bao that made the comment of council. But to answer Little Crow's question, I'm getting there, Little Crow! Keep your shirt on.
Oh gosh.
No, think Little Crow have much of one.
Keep your bra on then.
No fun.
Either way, the Council of Three currently are Wren, Little Crow, and Bao.
So tell
Don't
Rav
feed the
just need
animals.
kill one.
You do not kill anyone in this village.
Oh my god.
Then space be open on council.
Oh my god.
Don't.
She turns around and kills Wren.
Right.
You were there. It was before the alcohol hit you. You were actually quite lucid, and then all of a sudden you just got stupid drunk.
So, Little Crow lightweight.
Yes, she is. Don't encourage him, Shay. Please don't encourage him.
Usually, yes. You would be correct. Actually, you're just correct. Yes, then maybe she get lightweight drunk again and fall off cliff. Then Telrav can be on council.
If you would be quiet for a moment, I can explain what the council does.
Waiting.
Hold on a minute.
Telrav is waiting.
Hold.
Telrav is holding.
Don't make me speak the interruption rule.
Telrav is only holding like asked.
Then hold your tongue inside of your mouth. Bless you.
Telrav do. Telrav holding tongue.
Shut up, is what I'm trying to say, nicely.
Telrav just need to hear.
That was almost like an explosive sneeze.
Oh my god.
He's fucking eating stimberries!
I can't poo! I'm not eating stimberries, I'm trying to eat food. It's not working!
Alright
No,
then.
you have to actually run around and drain your stamina.
Yeah.
What?
What's the gunpowder used for in this season?
Drugs, dyes,
Grenades.
grenades.
I don't know why she said that. Though.
Sure. Because she is also a shaman.
But the context.
Because she sneezed. And I said it was explosive.
Ah,
It sounded like your face exploded.
right.
Yes. So,
Shea la 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 la. What is lol?
You know what you should do is go shololololol.
Are you imply your name is shalalalol?
I'm evil. I'm going to hell. Gonna move on with the council bit.
Ah, very well then. Shea la 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 lol.
Oh my god.
The council is made up of 3 members. So, as I was saying before, if there are decisions I cannot make myself, or torn between 2 choices, I will bring my thoughts to the council and have a meeting to discuss. Once the council has convened, as a group, we will bring our idea to the people. We will hear anyone out that is in disagreement and attempt to compromise. If compromise cannot be reached, the majority vote still wins. Do not hesitate to bring any. Council is not awake. Seek myself out. If I am not awake, leave a letter in my mailbox.
Tell Rav think just do as always do.
I feel bad because I want to point out that Little Crow hasn't been at any of the events, but I know you've been running.
Yeah, I have to run them.
I know that sucks, and like I don't want to like have Wren say that, but
The way my head canon is that she knows about
there,
them. She
right?
just, yeah, like she's there, she just doesn't
Yeah.
interact. So,
She's in the background.
yeah.
Okay, cool. I will definitely apply that to my headcanon too, because I felt like that was the way we were going with it, but
Hello, Grayson Fuzzbutt. No, that is not how we do things around here, Shay.
Tell Rav agree. Not with somewhat pretty lady, but with Shea la 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 la. Yes. Shea la 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 is correct.
I would like to keep the council as consistent as possible.
Not make sense to tell Rav if going to change things when they not around. If that case, why not have group that is around every time council needed?
whoa.
Someone
Alright.
hit, go there.
It was intentional, I think. Oh, maybe not.
Shea la 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 la's horse go crazy. Maybe we feed that to dragon.
The dragons actually don't eat the horses.
Yes. Tell Rov not to impress with how things start with you be leader. Telrov may not be leader, but at least Telrov tell everyone what's going on.
That is what I am trying to do.
No, somewhat pretty lady telling us who council is.
Why do you think we're having this meeting now?
To tell us who council is.
I haven't even finished speaking about the council yet.
Telrov no hear you speak.
Because I am letting everyone else speak first. But I agree with Wren. We should vote on the permanent members.
Telrov
Sugar
thought
love?
this what happened already.
Hey, Sugarloaf? Hmm?
If the group is happy with the current council members, then the council will stay.
Whatever.
I do wish to say that if yourself, Wren, or Bao wish to step down from their position, you are more than welcome to do so, and a seat opens up.
So what you say is, council only set if council want to be. But if everyone don't want council, then we vote for new council. You have funny way of setting hard rule.
I'm trying to run this as for the people, not as a tyranny.
But you just did.
It was not my intention.
Whether it was or not, it just did.
To answer your question, Little Crow, you can just say I don't want the position. The thing is, Telrov, I made a rule of the bonding, and it's not a light one. You should totally make a cross-pollination joke.
Either way, Telrov not very impressed with first few days of you being leader.
I am doing my best.
That is exactly what everyone need. Best.
Can I finish the rules? This is the most important reason why I made an emergency council. As I told you, Telrov, humans are allowed to bond twice. However, I will not allow that to happen. You bond once. If your bonded dies due to you intentionally severing the bond, there is an immediate punishment. This is public execution, and the elders of the bonded family will be present. If your bonded dies due to you protecting you, you must show proof of its death. The punishment will be exiled for 7 days from the settlement. If you have survived, you may approach the elder and consult with them to see if you are worthy of a second bond.
No.
So if creature die trying to protect you, you get punished for.
Because the bond is severed.
Doesn't seem to make sense.
The creatures will only know that the bonded creature has died.
Then they would know what creature think, what creature do. These dragon, all smart, all powerful. They know what their kin like, what their kin think.
Oh, wow. I missed an H and now it looks weird.
Little Crow, if you had an issue with that
Punished.
roll, you should have said something from the note I sent you earlier.
Neither did Telrov, but Telrov also wasn't on council. That a little bit worse.
Or tell Rob. He's so salty.
See, before I consulted with Wren and Bao, I was just going to give the person that severed their bond voluntarily to the Queen to devour. But, after discussion, I altered it a bit. Hence why I felt there should be a council.
Telrov think your love for animal too strong. Think it get in way of thinking. Voluntary is one thing. But if being in defense, that is different.
These are very powerful creatures, powerful than any of the life bearers we have met. There should be no reason they should die other than old age. If you're knowingly going
Agree with Crow.
if you're knowingly going into a dangerous situation and move forward, that's basically asking your bonded to go suicide.
Think that up to creature.
Oops, it's supposed to say if. What if it is?
If an animal is trusting enough to follow you into battle, it knows what it do. Being exiled because your creature chose to be alongside you in a fight, that is not fair.
Since there is such discrepancy and tension for this, we will just strike it.
Little Crow right. They very smart. Maybe reason why old civilization not here. Maybe they no deserve. Who know? Delrav would very much like to meet this king and queen.
They will come after we have befriended the feathered lizards and ice wolves.
Seem everyone has to say something about this rule.
Is my terminology correct?
You at least agree with the voluntary severance punishment.
Telrav do. What about everyone else?
I explained it to you yesterday. Briefly, but since we have made peace with the Varanus, the lower caste has decided they would wish to befriend us. The Varanus call it bonding.
Telrov assuming Varanus dragon.
Wyvern, but yes.
Wyvern. Telrov whatever. Giant fucking flying lizard. Why they only ones here? Why settlement burn before Telrov return?
Because they had disrespected the Varanus. Correct me as I go along the way.
You're good.
They disrespected them, and, well, they hunted too many of the children, so the king and queen took matters into their own hands.
What somewhat pretty lady talk about? You know not the settlement before?
King Borma and Queen Mona told me Saturday.
So you trust a lizard over people?
To be honest, no one else has told me about the settlement before, so I go with the first bit of information I have.
Telrov have. If no listen to Telrov, then cannot help.
You actually never did say anything to me.
Perhaps old civilization. Not settlement I was living in before. Not settlement you have gravestones for over there.
What are you talking? What are you talking about?
I did not place those gravestones.
There was a group just before you guys.
Yeah,
I don't think you were on the very beginning of the server, Fallen.
That like asking how you yourself got here. Of course ocean dangerous. But Telrov swam here. Telrov no leave. Since come here, been here. Were you one of people who buried bodies?
I thought that was an ode to the last season. Or am I crazy?
I think you might be crazy.
Oh, okay. I thought that you guys like put that as kind of like a little whatchamacallit? Easter egg?
Easter egg.
Yes, that is the word, thank you.
Yes.
Words.
Where you think bodies come from?
Oh.
We not only people who come here.
Oh my god.
Then why ask so many questions? Yes, Telrov asked why they kill all of settlement.
Little Crow said that the people abuse the lands and the animals.
Yes, but Telrov no think so.
Why do you think the people died?
Not sure, Telrov trying to find out. People seem to not think about why they trust lizard word.
As Little Crow said.
Maybe lizard get bored, need plaything.
If that was the case, they would take us one by one.
Says what?
Someone who's been around animals all their life. They take the weakest from the pack and toy around with it like a cat to a mouse.
Yet you say these creatures smart. So, how can you know what they do, what they think?
It's an assumption. Maybe they're trying to... If they were doing that, they would use the people they took as bait for the others to come.
Not going to lie, Little Crow, that little fucked up. You can be angry all want. Telrov just want to know what happened to friend. Really happened to friend.
Then all I can say is ask the diarchy yourself.
Yes, Telrov can be stupid. Think be smart right now, though. Little Crow allowed to disagree. Maybe. Telrov have met little lizards. Smart enough at least to make Telrov wonder. Telrov just don't want to come back to another burned village.
No, Grayson! We can keep that from happening. We can prevent that from happening if we please the diarchy and befriend their children.
Telrov going to get as much gold on this island as possible and leave. Not be pet for lizard.
You are not a pet.
Maybe. Telrov will be ready. Telrov have goal in mind. Telrov help get to that goal. So, yes.
We did all arrive at this island for different reasons. We cannot begrudge if one is different than ours. I agree with Wren.
Telrov agrees as well. So even if people may make wrong choice, Telrov will still try to help.
If it pleases everybody, I'd like to move on to the other rules.
Go ahead.
It's just a way of
Figure of speech.
figure of speech.
There you go. I wasn't sure if that's what you were looking for.
Yep. So, lighter rules.
Whoops, sorry.
No, you're fine. What kind of concern? I don't want to leave any rule. What's the word I'm looking for?
Untouched, maybe?
Not untouched, but
Without review?
yeah. I don't want to have any questions without being fully reviewed.
I ran out of room, so I shortened it.
Can we all be in agreement that the council is 3 members, and that they will be voted upon?
Think Telrov can agree.
I've got some.
Same,
I've got
me
extra
too.
water jars if you need.
No, I meant in real life, sadly.
Oh, well, yeah, well, can't help with that.
I know.
Little
Can you imagine
Crow,
just teleport it? Oops, sorry.
your opinion matters as well.
She mad. Big mad.
Esuna is trying so hard to smooth everything out. She knows she done fucked up. She knows she done fucked up. She's trying to smooth everything over. That's why she
Wow.
sat back down. She couldn't just keep standing in front of Talrov's angry glare stance.
Oh, right. That's kind of like Little Crow said. You try to please everybody, you ain't gonna please nobody.
The sad thing is, since I'm a people pleaser in real life, I've just
Mhm.
gotten a lot better with it. Like, I know how to say no.
Yeah, you gotta take care of yourself
little bit.
first.
This is what Telrov say too. Question why you keep go back and forth.
Weren't you the one that was just yelling at me for not having a voted council members?
Oof.
Telrov would appreciate better if could stand firm on one decision. So far as Telrov is seen, you let brother run rampant throughout settlement, doing whatever like. Now you can't stand firm on one decision. Hit Telrov. see what happened.
My brother will be punished accordingly. You ran away before I could give you your punishment. I told you both to stop, and yet you both didn't. You chose to retaliate when Soka pushed. You could have easily just sat down and did as I asked.
Yes, because what happened was Telrov's fault. Telrov only left before could kill brother. Be lucky he is still alive.
Do not threaten my brother. He did wrong, yes. But he is all I have left of family.
Telrov did not threaten, only tell what Telrov thought.
This is a personal matter. It should not be done in front of the others. We will continue this after the meeting.
Somewhat pretty lady only make it personal now.
It's been personal since you humiliated me in front of the others last week. Either way...
Then don't give a reason to humiliate.
Fine.
Shit's getting real.
There is a council. The current members are Wren, Little Crow, and Bow. If either of those three members do not wish to be on the council, they may step down. And then the group will hold a vote to fill that spot.
Well, Little Crow at least can step down.
I've actually said this twice before already tonight. Of course. Little Crow, where do you stand?
Girl, I fucking love you.
Are you on the council, or are you stepping down from the position?
I just feel bad for Shay. Like, probably the first time she's been able to roleplay, and this is what she gets. Poor thing.
Oops. There we go.
As you wish. I will write a letter to Bow and see if he will follow Wren's path or Little Crow's path. Or if he just wishes to stay. Does this please you, Telrov?
Telrov not care what you want him to think. Just make decision.
Why do you think that, Wren?
Telrov Delrov does think somewhat pretty lady could make good leader. Upset he not lead herself, but you could be good one.
I haven't been leader a week yet. I'm doing my best. I'm trying to keep things moving and doing things as quickly as possible. Rushing things leads to mistakes and arguments like the ones that have been had today. I wish to avoid those in the future.
No leader can be born as great as Delrov.
I hate playing this character in so many different ways. Because this character is so self-conscious, and I am... what's the word? Self-righteous? That's the word?
Yeah, you could say self-absorbed too.
Self-absorbed, yes, thank you.
Conceded?
That's better. Yeah, that too.
For the most part, yes. But, in actuality, if I didn't do what I did and made the rules without consulting you three, there would be a lot more arguments than that have been.
Delrov not mean to make little bird uncomfort.
I wanted your opinions on the rules to see if they were fair enough and reasonable. If it came across as how you saw it, then I apologize. I'm taking small notes as we speak today, adjusting them to a better result.
We just have to find out.
Oh, who are you talking about? Y'all ever spell a word and then look at it and you're like, wait, that's not right, but it's right?
Yup.
Yeah.
Yahoo! Skin.
Pretty much.
Oh my
I do want to
gosh.
attempt to try to be like the Plymouth. Did I rush things? Yes. Did I mess up? Yes. And I admit that. And I apologize. But I intend to make things right. Starting
Make me
by
a sandwich.
finish. What?
It said make me a sandwich. I'm sorry.
First, by going through the rest of the rules, seeing how everybody feels. 2 days from now, after we come home from our adventures, we shall vote for the other 2, possibly 3 council members.
Delrov appreciate apology, but just focus on being better later, yes?
I believe we are going out Wednesday. We can decide to go befriend the feathered lizards or the ice wolves. Hopefully everybody here, plus a few that are not, shall go with us. I'm attempting to be better. I am learning from these mistakes.
Good. That's all anyone can do.
Okay, fix it.
That is fair. Once we
Like
are done
personally,
here...
oh, sorry.
Nope, you're good. Once we are done here, I'm going to put up a billboard notice that after Wednesday's adventure, we will be voting of this council.
Very well.
And that they need to be present. At most, 2 should be present. I am also making it aware I will not be voting during this council membership. I do not want anyone to secretly accuse me of bias.
Delrov think if only can vote for one person, you can't affect much. But know not how voting work.
I was thinking each person has 1 vote per council member. A basic yes or no.
Delrov don't understand. That how council going to be voted?
So say we are voting.
God, guys.
Hold on. If you aren't biased, you aren't people.
I wonder if
Yes.
Halleck's asleep.
Little Crow speaks truth.
How about
But
this?
before continue though, Shayla la 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 la, what think?
Ever and Crow's like, I wonder if they're asleep. I'm like, I better just fucking say something.
I
Nope,
mean,
these
my
Oh,
head
they're
exploded
there.
ages ago,
Yeah, they're
so
following. It's just hard to follow. This is a lot. Oof.
Indeed.
I can take the
And that's
time
why
afterwards and explain everything to you.
Short version, we try to find leader for settlement, and later try to find council to help with decision for settlement.
It's a good summary.
And their disagreements.
Fuck, I mean, it's pretty much gist of it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh no, poor Choco has to edit this video.
Yep.
No.
2.5 hours later.
Oh god.
Oh god, how long have I been recording?
Scared to know.
Okay, it's only 2 hours.
Oof.
Just when time come, just make your own decision.
You misunderstand. So say, if Tarov, Little Crow, and Wren were on a council, each person would have 1 vote for each person going up for the council.
But if we voting for council, why
What?
there people already on council?
Because 2
Oh,
have stepped
'cause-
down.
Yeah. I say two stepped on.
I need to
Ah,
ask Bao
see.
if he is also stepping down.
Well then, good. Things sound good. Think we need to get everyone else together. So, can
Oh,
we
whoops.
move on from this?
Because he's the one that said it was a council in the first place.
I can't remember when it happened, but I'm just gonna say it happened after she took her shirt off.
No, it was before that. It was before
Damn
Sir
Come on,
Spawn.
Chocobo.
It was before Sir Spar came on Discord.
Oh, okay.
God, that's amazing how I remember stupid shit like that.
Yeah,
I
no
mean, you did
shit.
spend what, 3 hours editing that?
8.
Good God! Oh yeah, it was 3 hours worth of footage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you spent 8 hours working on it. I'm very proud of you for remembering. My brain would be fried.
And that's exactly why I stopped doing YouTube.
Oh, jeez.
Right?
But I agree. Let's move on. Something a little self-explanatory, but stealing will not be tolerated. Everyone here has their own shops. If you lack gold, other bartering methods are accepted. If you are caught stealing the first time, you will be imprisoned for 15 minutes.
"15 minutes,
Actually-
not a long time."
Just keep going.
Well, actually, Little Crow, if you're caught stealing the second time, the offender is stripped and given severe lashings.
Kinky.
Excellent.
Not with your god sword, we do not wish to kill them, Telrov.
Oh,
Oh gosh.
these better.
Those could work.
Good.
It'll
Well,
leave
these Riddick
marks.
knives.
If the offender hasn't learned his or her lesson by the 3rd time, they will be banished from the settlement.
No issues here.
Does anybody else disagree or agree?
Tarov makes that chair look really small.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, but have you seen him with a shoulder pad?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god. It goes through his freaking shoulders.
Ew.
Yeah, like it in a
Yeah.
disgusting way. Like it is so weird. Okay, the
That one
Featherlight
doesn't
did.
eat.
Yeah, the Featherlight did a
Yeah.
little bit weirder. Like literally, its tail feathers were through the back of my shoulder.
Ugh.
Darn.
Yeah.
That's cute.
The next rule. Violence or horseplay during the meetings will not be tolerated. One verbal warning will be issued. If it ensues, the offender will lose voting privileges for that meeting.
Ah, maybe that's why he said his cat shit somewhere.
I whipped it, but I did not hit anybody with it. This is what happens if you Little Crow. Hush. This is basically if you interrupt a meeting by starting a fist fight. These are the punishments that will ensue. I see you grinning over there. Well, whenever Tarov decides to get out of his own head for a moment, we can continue.
Not like we have very many meetings, but
For next meeting... Telrov, have you come back inside to reality?
Yes, Telrov is back.
Good, we can continue these rules. Violence or horseplay during the meetings will not be tolerated. One verbal warning will be issued. If that ensues, the offender will lose voting privileges for that meeting. Little Crow and Wren has suggested moving the voting privileges to the next meeting.
Very well.
What are your thoughts?
Well, Telrov is okay with this.
Do you prefer the next meeting? Or the current meeting?
Yes, Telrov believe for next meeting.
I legit thought he was just gonna say yes.
Well, what was next rule?
I'm sure Talek doesn't want to be sitting here all night either.
If the defender retaliates after the offender's warning, he or she will too lose the voting privileges for the next meeting.
Doesn't that sort of go along with first rule anyways?
Yes, but say, Talrov, you initiate the fight. You are told to knock it off. But then I decide to turn around and punch you in the back. Then I too would lose those privileges.
Yes, it go along with first part. Right?
Yes, I'm just saying
Telrov is
that.
correct, yes.
Yes. Basically, don't initiate fights.
Good to know. Telrov will not initiate, only finish.
If you...
Oh, Lord.
I hate you. Guess what? If you decide to finish the fight, you lose your voting privileges as well. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Good thing Telrov know better than no one hate Telrov. Yes, Telrov finish fight, not start them.
So you're completely fine if you finish the fight, you will lose your voting privileges for the next meeting.
When it comes to Telrov's honor, yes.
Oh, Lord.
What am I going to do with you?
My memory isn't good enough. I'm retarded, I swear.
Telrov is a one-man army. But I would never put him on the front lines alone.
Yes, put Telrov in front line with Beer Cow. Then be perfect match.
interrupt him.
Hmm?
The
Not
striped,
who, what?
the striped thing that you imprinted yesterday.
Yes. Telrov gave you one of his fine beer cows.
They're called
You only one
Challies.
other than Telrov.
They like beer.
Yes. Yes, and if you do, Telrov wants some as well.
All right, moving on. If either party interrupts the meeting a second time, the physical punishment will be given out and decided upon by the group. However, they must be within reason. 30 lashes or running around the island with a full sack of rocks is reasonable. Feeding the party to the sharks is not.
What about dragging behind Nibbler?
Oh god, you're trying to crash somebody's computer.
Honestly, it depends on how bad the fist fight is, or how bad the interruption is, and if the group votes on that. However, I want to see if anybody else agrees or disagrees, or has other suggestions.
Telrov not understand.
For instance, if you would interrupt the meeting, we would take Nibbler for a time and keep him hitched up here.
Oh. Oh. Telrov would not like this.
Exactly.
I suppose C point.
Come here, Rox. Come here, my mouse.
The giant rat in front of Telrov's house.
Yes. Nibbler likes to roll, and he rolls fast.
Meow. Oh.
Morel.
Meow.
Morel.
Meow.
Morel.
Rowell?
Do you think it
Pretty
should be
much.
both parties involved, or just the offender?
Think. Offender at fault. Little crow. Shalalalal.
I love playing characters that to get people's names fucking wrong. I'll be honest though, that's Shalia. I think that's how their name is. I fucking know.
I have no idea.
Right then.
What do you call a crocodile in a vest?
Oh, I've heard this one before.
An investigator.
God damn it. I think you've said this one before too. I was like, I know this!
How long should we take away their mount? A day?
Think day good.
Shit, I was about to say 3.
Well, it depends. In-game or, yeah, IRL.
I was gonna say IRL.
3 days IRL?
Damn!
Jesus fuck.
You can easily skip a day and not. I mean, how many people get on ARK every day?
Me.
Well, granted, but
I.
not the rest of the village.
I get what you mean, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
But,
Oh,
Doop.
Hadoop?
oh shit, what's
Oh,
up?
hello.
Now everybody's in here.
Oh, hello, welcome.
Hello, I'm
Welcome.
right back. My game just crashed.
Oof,
Well, that's,
Oh,
that sucks.
is it wrong that I assumed that you were actually a girl?
Okay, I'm not the only one thinking it.
Don't
See,
worry, if
I-
I'm here, I'm gonna say it.
I knew though. I've known Talak for a while, so
Huh.
What? Do you guys actually think I was a girl?
they did, yeah.
Kinda,
I
yeah.
sure did. I absolutely did.
it's on your application. It says she.
Yeah. I was just leading you along.
Well, granted, we never asked her, so.
I mean, you could always identify as a girl. That's perfectly fine.
Very
Yeah.
valid.
Well, here's the thing.
Oh.
Did we?
Sorry. Whoops.
Did we offend
No.
him?
I don't think so.
That's even more confusing if we didn't, though.
He has a tendency to do that. I think he was just popping in to say that his game
Oh, it
crashed,
Mm,
but
that was
I
just
mean,
really bad timing.
yeah, well.
Well,
Doop.
what about
Welcome back.
a few more days?
Anyway, I think the crash is my
Because-
fault. I've been screwing around with all the
What happens if everyone
settings
doesn't
on
wake
that
up?
game trying to fix the chat.
What's wrong with the chat?
It's way too damn small.
Oof. That sucks. I don't know if there is a way to change
I
that.
don't think there is.
We're trying to change the resolution, but it doesn't actually do anything. Normally, I put the games in smaller resolution so it'll make the UI bigger so I can read the shit better.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think resolution does anything to UI.
on ARK at
Even the
least.
UI scale, I have it at max.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not on ARK.
And now, since my character's still logged in, I gotta wait for it to time out.
3. What do
Oh,
you
hang
guys
on, I can actually
think?
kick you.
Also, yeah, now I remember why I turned that off. That card music is horrible.
Kick player.
The ragdoll. Oh, God.
Alright, you can log in, dude.
Oh, that's one way to fix it.
Right?
Couch still logged in. Hold on a sec. Okay, couch not logged in. Alright, who shoved it up my butt?
Oh no.
Yes, tell her of think better. I'm trying to follow the character.
Yeah.
Yeah. That got kind of tough for a second.
Alright. One final rule. I'm deeply apologize this has taken so long. Everyone has a chance to speak. If you see that someone is about to say something, you stay silent. Others may not be as quick with their words as others. If there is a repeat offense of people talking over everyone else, I will make a torch that signifies the current speaker.
That's one thing I hate about some games these days. You don't actually have chat options to change the size.
True.
Really hard for people like me to have bad eyesight.
What are you crafting?
Hmm?
What are you crafting? I got a half thing of experience.
I'm not making anything.
I'm not making anything. Is it the
Oh.
gotcha?
No, it'd have to be between me and
Sleeping.
her.
See, there it goes again. 0.5.
I'm not doing anything. I haven't been in my inventory in forever.
Me either.
fuck?
Who knows? Who fucking knows?
I'm not getting any XP either.
If they do not
I'm
reply within 2
concerned.
minutes, then we will move on.
Holy fuck, that's a long
You have some random thing crafting at your base you forgot about?
I don't know. I don't know if we're close enough to either base to catch it.
Yours, maybe. Not
I
mine.
know I do that a lot with mortar and pestle. I keep forgetting to have crafting shit.
Yeah, true.
That would have been going this whole time, though. It wouldn't have just
Yeah.
suddenly started.
3 hours later.
Right.
To be fair, I wasn't completely paying attention to the screen. So
Your one piece
Or as you know, you could have been getting that the whole
done.
time.
I probably could have been getting that the entire time and wouldn't have noticed.
If people have questions or a remark about
Yeah,
what
I'm bad
someone
for
is
that. I'll sit
saying,
there, like, go
they can simply
use the
raise their
bathroom or something, come
hand,
back, and
and I will
I'll have like a
acknowledge
level or
them.
two, and I'm like, what the hell was I doing? Oh crap! I forgot about all the mortar and pestles I had running.
If you wish to ask a question or have a remark, simply think of 58.
You got like 6 mortar and pestles running, each making narcotics. That's a lot of XP.
Think of 58. I like that.
And then I will
Yeah.
acknowledge. Yes,
Mhm.
Telrov, what do you wish to say?
Telrov wishes to say Telrov is amazing.
Oh lord.
If you have something relevant to say what the speaker is saying,
Yay, low
then
screen.
58.
Nice.
Other than that, keep your thoughts to
Telrov is
yourself.
always amazing, and therefore it is relevant.
No, Telrov. That you being amazing is not always relevant.
Thank you for admitting Telrov is amazing.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh god.
Ooh, she walked right into that one.
Yeah.
That
Yep.
was beautiful.
Okay, well, she's slowly starting to fall for Telrov, and she's trying not to make it obvious.
Jeez.
I want to know what's going on.
God.
Telrov just baited Esuna into saying that Telrov is amazing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Now, if anyone fails to abide by the silent rule, and then the torch rule, they will find themselves getting stung by my whip.
Ouch.
Telrov think kinky.
No, it's not. To bring you up to speed. Basically, what I'm going to do is someone to say I am talking, and someone keeps interrupting me. I will designate a torch for the speaker. However,
And then beat him into submission.
and if people keep
Yes,
interrupting
with a
me
torch.
while the torch holder is speaking, I will whip them, because what's better than physical pain to teach a lesson?
And if Telrov enjoy the pain,
I'll just feed you to my cats.
excellent.
Oh, so you like being ripped apart limb by limb?
Telrov like challenge.
Ah. However, I am not crazy.
Telrov agree. Telrov agree again.
So, If someone keeps interrupting without following the rules, they will just be asked to leave. They lose voting privileges for that meeting, and they will not know the contents of the meeting until it is over. Wren, Telrov, do you agree with this punishment?
Yes? What? Yes.
I'm just watching this lion open its mouth over and over again.
Right?
It's
All
really
right,
good
then.
animation.
That is.
Again, my deepest apologies for this meeting being so long. I did not anticipate the conflict. I appreciate everybody's insight.
Yes, no one anticipates Telrov. Exactly! Telrov is, as could say, wild card. And as wild card, unreliable.
So you're... Yes, we are.
Oh, good. Little Crow's like, oh god, I'm tired.
Fucking failed!
Bye, little crow.
That was good. Whale.
Jeez.
Well, she had two choices. She could bail or she could drink, and I don't think drink would
Drake
be
would have been
fun.
funnier.
Oh god, you didn't see her the other night.
That's the point.
You
Oh,
should
jeez.
watch the last installment on event records.
Mm-hmm.
You
Oh,
should watch
God,
that video
please
because
don't.
all is explained.
You know, I'm like uncomfortable now. Well, not really uncomfortable. I keep saying that a lot, but I'm so obnoxious, and I never realized it until I watched that.
Dude, I fucking loved it. I loved it.
It's like that thing, like, you know, everybody hates the sound of their own voice and shit like that. I had that big time, and I just
Yeah.
found that out.
Oh no.
I don't know what to do with it. Hey, you wandered off with one of our torches, bud.
Did I? Oh, one of the
Me?
torches.
Yeah, you got one of them.
That's a torch.
Standing torch.
Yeah.
Standing torch.
Oh, let me get this snail to unfollow me. Poor thing is just trying for the life of it to go after Ren.
Just imagine it's been up there since Saturday night, going in circles as you go around the island.
Right? It literally has. I feel bad. I named it Slowly, or what is it? Slowy Hernandez instead of